We are here at the Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, the Tin Bin in Osseo, Maple Grove, Minnesota. My name is Ben Shoden. I will be your commentator this evening for the Osseo Park Center girls high school hockey team versus the Champlin Park Coon Rapids girls high school hockey team. A little bit of background about me. I was a 2012 graduate from Anoka, Minnesota. I then went on to go to the University of St. Thomas, where I played on their club hockey team my senior year, and now I've been coaching the club hockey team at St. Thomas for roughly around the last 7 years. Looking around at the attendance tonight, we have a full attendance. We have the band from one of the schools joining us also. Taking a quick peek at both of these teams before they get out on the ice. Osseo Park Center, OPC, enters this evening with a 3 wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties record, whereas the Champlin Park Coon Rapids, CPCR, they come in with 5 wins, 4 losses, and 0 ties. Looking at both lineups for the CPCR, Champlin Park Coon Rapids team, they look to be pretty heavy on the offensive scoring from the likes of number 21, June Semling, who has 19 points through 9 games. Along with her, number 20, Lily McKenzie. She has 19 points through 9 games. And then lastly, number 17, Sydney Bernevic. She has 17 points through 9 games. Looking over at the Osseo Park Center girls hockey team, leading the charge on the points front is number 27, Ella Berthiamu, with 4 points through 10 games. Number 22, Ashlyn Hoffman with 4 points through 9 games. And then number 8, Macy Patton, 4 points through 10 games. Starting the net tonight, we will announce that here shortly once the ladies take the ice. And I'm excited to be here. Like I said, we have a full attendance here. I haven't been to a high school hockey game since my younger sister was in high school. So looking forward to this evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here again at the Dick Vraa Memorial Ice Arena. Just under 2 minutes remaining before this game gets started. I listed off earlier, this is the game between the visiting team, Champlin Park Coon Rapids High School girls hockey team, and the home team, Osseo Park Center girls high school hockey team. Coming into this evening, the Osseo Park Center high school hockey team, the girls are 4 wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties, where Champlin Park Coon Rapids, they have 5 wins, 4 losses, and 0 ties coming into this evening. Looking at some previous scores, notable coming into this evening for OPC. They've had the last 3 games against Elk River, Blaine, Delano, Rockford, all within a 1-goal game. Last one against Elk River, they lost 1-2. Blaine, they lost 1-2, and then they had a tie against Delano Rockford at 2-2. Looking at Champlin Park Coon Rapids, the last 3 games, the last one was against Warroad where they lost 2-3. Then they won against Anoka 4-1, and they also had a win against Maple Grove 4-3. Another one that stood out to me on the CPCR was their first game of the season, a 5-4 win over Eden Prairie. They are set to get out here on the ice momentarily. Until that time, we will go silent. Let's get ready to play some hockey.
All right, Osseo, Santa's not here, so it's time to get rowdy. Here come your OPC Starting lineups for this evening, beginning with the visitors from Champlin Park Coon Rapids. Starting at defense, number 2, Callie Alpin. Her defensive partner, number 19, Taylor Zahalka. Forward, number 17, Sydney Bernovic. Forward, number 20, Lily McKenzie. Forward, number 21, June Semling. And between the pipes tonight for CPCR, number 34, Grace Lund. Number 30, Grace Lund. And the rest of CPCR. And now the starting lineup for your OPC Stars. Pucks were stopped at the blue line with care, all because defenseman number 3, Nora Arneson, was there. When out on the blue line, there arose such a clatter, but fear not, it was defenseman number 29, Charlotte O'Leary, bombing another clapper. When away from the neutral zone, she flies like a flash. Lo and behold, it's left wing number 24, Lundquist, adding another goal to her sash. With a wrist shot so lively and quick, you knew in a moment it must be right wing number 22, Ashlyn Hoffman. And as quick as you can draw your head to turn around, down the slot comes your center, number 12, Maya Anderson, with a great big pound. And of course, she springs from the crease with the refs blowing their whistle, and the crowd erupts in cheer for yet another save by our goalie, number 30, Ellie Olsen, and the rest of your OPC stars. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for those able to, please stand and face the flag in observance of our national anthem. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here at the Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, the Tin Bin, and we are ready to go for the opening face-off. Teams have been announced, and let's get this game on the road. Once again, my name is Ben Shoden. I will be your announcer this evening, along with play-by-play commentator. We're excited to be here. Let's get it going.
So it's that time again to drop the puck and flip them sticks.
Starting lineup for CPCR, we got number 20, Lily McKenzie. We have number 2, Callie Alpin. And we have number 19, Taylor Zalka, along with defense number 13 and defense number 17. And we're off. Champlin Park brings it into the opposing zone. Saved by Olsen. That was a quick whistle to start the game off. Good for Olsen to get a save in right out of the gates, get him a little bit more familiar with the game going here. CPCR wins it back to the defenseman at the point. They fire it back down low into the corner. Immediately pressure by OPC. Still a little scrum in the corner. We got 2v2 down in the corner. CPCR uses the point, and the puck comes out of play. CPCR still with control. Fires it to the far boards, entering the offensive zone. We got a shot on net. Olsen deflects to the corner. CPCR still on the puck first. OPC playing a good defensive game, keeping them to the outside. And here comes OPC coming up the ice over the blue line into the opposing zone. Saved by Lund, and we got a whistle. Very nice work for Lund here to snag that and bring it down for a face-off. OPC had great pressure on that, coming with that F2 forward, kind of crashing hard. Face-off in CPCR's defensive zone, and the puck is won back to OPC at the point. They go D to D. Got a shot on net, deflected in front, and thrown back out and out of the zone. OPC dumps it back in. CPCR with the puck in their own end, neutral zone. Fires it up through the middle. Pass it to the far boards. We have a 2-on-2 coming into OPC zone. Shot on net goes wide. Number 11 for CPCR wheels around the offensive zone using the point. Shot on net goes wide. OPC gets the puck first, looking to get out of the zone, and the puck clears the zone into the neutral zone. CPCR turns right back around, and then here they go right back into the offensive zone. We got a 1-on-5. 1-on-5's buying some time, gets it back up to her point. CPCR in the offensive zone on OPC. Down in the corner. Scrum in the corner, scrum near the net. OPC comes out with the puck, coming up the half boards. Pass far side, squeaks through the defenseman. CPCR's secondary defense steps up, gets the puck into the OPC end. OPC now fires at far boards. Nice poke check by CPCR defenseman. OPC gets it deep. Pass number 13, CPCR coming up the ice, and we have the first penalty of the game. Number 13, Marissa Peterson, draws the penalty for a tripping penalty on number 7 for OPC, Lillian Huna. The Champlin Park Coon Rapids girls hockey team goes on the power play. 14:57 remaining in the first period. We got an offensive zone draw for CPCR. We have number 17, 11, 21, 9, and 20 out on the ice for the power play unit for CPCR. On the killing end, we have number 24, 12, 29, and 3 for OPC killing. Shot on net directly from the point, save by Olsen. Another nice job by Olsen there covering up that rebound. Not allowing CPCR to jump all over the top of it. We have another face-off to the left of Olsen. Draws one into the corner. Number 3 for OPC goes, gets it, retrieves it. Fired up the boards. Great hold by number 20 for CPCR. 9 gets a shot on net, gets deflected off into the corner. OPC attempts to fail, and they fail to do so. Back up to the point for CPCR. Passing it down to the corner, tries to fire one out in the slot. OPC intercepts it and gets it down the ice. I believe number 29 was the one that cleared it down the ice. CPCR set up behind their net, coming up the ice with speed. The captain, number 17, crosses the blue line, has some time, has a girl open in front, and just misses a possible deflection or put home in front. They're moving it around. Good shot on net, deflected wide, and the puck pops right out in the slot. Thankfully, CPCR could not get a handle on it, and OPC gets a line change with the kill. Setting back up behind their net, very much like the first breakout. They fire this one wide, misses the pass to number 8 on CPCR, comes back out in the neutral zone. OPC right on her. Number 8, the captain. Good pressure here by OPC, not allowing them to enter their defensive zone, and they get the clear. Turnover. OPC jumps on the turnover. There's about 5 seconds remaining in the power play for CPCR. OPC's going to kill this off. Great pressure by their 2 forwards, getting in deep, clogging up CPCR on their breakout. Scuffle at the blue line. CPCR brings it into the offensive zone. OPC applying pressure. Right back up the boards, OPC, and she's got some space. She's taking the puck right to left, past the blue line into the opposing offensive zone. Poke check. The puck stays in the defensive zone of CPCR, but they have some space. Turnover by the defenseman, number 12, the captain for OPC. And we have another delayed penalty. This one's going to be against CPCR. Number 22 on OPC, Ashlyn Hoffman, drew the penalty. And number 9 on CPCR, Kylie Aswegan, heads the box. Draw in the offensive zone for OPC. They win it back. They go D to D. They got some open space here up at the top. Great tip, and they score! Beautiful tip by the OPC forward and a beautiful shot by the defenseman from the weak side point. Well executed, getting it back to your strong side defenseman, going D to D and just getting the shot on with someone standing in front. I believe that was number 22, Ashlyn Hoffman, who tipped that puck in. Beautiful tip, kind of in the higher slot. Made a difficult save for Lund. Didn't get it cleanly. 1-0 OPC. OPC wins the draw and they get it deep into the opposing end. 2 hard forecheckers, 36 and 8. CPCR bumps it out the other side. They look far side. Successful pass to number 17, the captain for CPCR. They got a minor 3-on-2 shot to the net, gets deflected into the corner. Back up to the point for the captain. Number 19 shot on net, deflected by Olsen into the corner. We got 2v2 in the corner between CPCR and OPC. Looks like CPCR just got the puck coming out. Couldn't get it to the front or get the last handle on the shot. Shot from the point by number 8 on CPCR, gets deflected wide. CPCR rolling up the half wall, number 20. Goes for the pass, gets turned over. Number 29, OPC takes the puck up the ice. We got a 3-on-4. Gets it in deep, shot on that wide. Number 8, OPC on it first, along with 3 CPCR defenders. CPCR comes away with it. Number 8 looks up ice. Pass is deflected, still in the CPCR zone. Rotates the other half wall. They get it out. Dump attempt, doesn't get down there. OPC still on it. CPCR going D to D in their defensive zone. Looks far side again. Had a girl open, just deflected off the stick going into the far end. Up the boards for OPC. Turnover. CPCR gets it at the goal line, fires a shot. Good save by Olsen, and OPC's out of the zone. Another 2-on-5, and she draws the penalty going into the offensive zone. We'll have another penalty on CPCR. Great effort by number 24 on OPC, Bella Lindquist. Just going hard, 2-on-4, not much to going into the offensive zone with numbers, and she still is able to draw a penalty on the opposing team. Number 11 for CPCR, Tessa Bowden, will head to the box. I believe it was for hooking. Offensive zone draw again for OPC. Number 27 taking the draw. She wins it back to the defenseman. Strong side goes back to the half wall, but it's deflected. CPCR, but they can't get it out. Given back to CPCR, they do get it out on the second attempt. Number 14 for OPC has the puck, fires up to the half wall. And they bring it back to retreat into the neutral zone. Great pressure by number 17 on CPCR, disrupting the play. OPC fires it to the far boards. They have a player, number 8. She now fires it to this far boards, and now they have the zone. Number 36 with it on the half wall. Passes number 14 at the point. Dumps it in deep to number 27 down low. The puck directly on the slot. Fired by 36, get deflected and blocked by a player out in front. 17 with CPCR with hard pressure on the forecheck in the D zone. Number 8 feeds the point again to number 14 for OPC. Number 27 has it at OPC, and the captain, number 17 for CPCR, picks up the loose puck and gets it deep. Come back with a regroup into the defensive zone, fires it back up through the neutral zone for OPC. The captain for number 20, CPCR, back checks, gets the puck, and we have an offsides. Got the draw between number 8, CPCR, number 12, OPC. OPC still in the power play for 45 seconds. Draws one by OPC. CPCR takes it right back. Turnover in the neutral zone. Back on OPC's stick. The defenseman looking up ice, taking her space. Great poke check by number 21 for CPCR. Caused the turnover. Fires it back at the boards. Number 6. CPCR has it going back into the offensive zone. Just buying some time. Buying time. Wasting around the power play. And another drawn penalty. This time it was great effort by number 6 on CPCR, Caitlin Easton. Had roughly another 2-on-4 entering the offensive zone, just looking to kill some time for OPC on the power play and draws the penalty. The penalty being assessed to number 12 on OPC, Maya Anderson. All right, so we got 4-on-4 here for about 18 seconds, and CPCR is going to go on the power play. Draw one by number 17. The captain for CPCR, she brings back to the point. They swap position, shot on net, saved by Olsen. '17 to the draw first again. CPCR, they get it back to the defense on OPC, and they fire it down for an icing. No more seconds remaining on the power play, or on the 4-on-4. CPCR is now on the power play. I think the coach is asking why the 1 second is still not up on the scoreboard. Looked like when the icing was called, there was 1 second. That would be a fortunate turn for CPCR to get full strength with the 5-on-4 with their power play set up in the offensive zone. I think that's what he's arguing. And he is going to get it. So CPCR, right when this puck is dropped, will be back on full strength. Their 5th player will enter the zone with the 5-on-4. They will be on the power play for 1 minute and 42 seconds. 8:43 remaining in the first period. Draw one by number 17 for CPCR, and the puck stays in, and they are on the power play now. Have the puck in zone. Shot from the point gets deflected. Didn't get to the net, and the puck gets out and cleared by OPC. 27 forechecking. 20 CPCR throws it up. They have some space. CPCR into the opposing end. Gets it set up on the half wall, number 17. 17 wheels around the top. Drops it for number 20, the defenseman. They look for the seam pass, and they get it. Shot just goes wide, gets thrown out to the front. No one home to bang home the rebound. 17, CPCR has it at the point again. Fires it back across. Number 21, shot from the point. Glove saved by Olsen. OPC fails at clearing it out of the zone. Nope. Number 9 comes back up with OPC, causes a turnover and gets it deep. Number 8, Macy Patton. Patton, the first forechecker for OPC, forces one way. CPCR looks for the seam pass, cross ice, gets it. Here comes number 17 to the opposing end. Number 11 around the top of the blue line, fires it down to the corner as an outlet pass. They look for the weak side defenseman pass. They cannot make it, and the puck gets cleared all the way down the ice. Lily McKenzie coming up the ice with the puck for CPCR. Weaving her way through the middle of the ice. Steps up the blue line, number 22 for OPC. She now gets it down into the corner. She blows a tire, and now OPC gets the clear down the ice. Less than 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Number 8 gets up to the far boards. OPC is right on it. They're back on full strength, and it's in the opposing end. Number 8 for CPCR puts up the half wall. Turnover at the half wall. OPC back to the strong point. Shot on net gets deflected wide into the corner. 14 on it first for OPC. Number 28 comes in for help and support. 37 from the D, pinches at the blue line, and they keep it in. They use the weak side defenseman. Puck gets poke checked up to the blue line, and they get it in deep. D to D behind the net. Puck is loose. 22 for OPC is on it first. Tries to fire to the front and gets deflected. Back up ice, turnover. OPC gets it back into the CPCR's end. Number 2 for CPCR coming up the ice here with speed. Got roughly a 2-on-3, 2-on-4, 3-on-4. Turnover. High end of the zone, and it clears the zone. 17 for CPCR enters the zone. Shot on net Saved by Olsen wide. Chip around the defense for OPC, and they have numbers. 3-on-2, 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Great dish to the far side. Oh, shot just goes wide. Good execution on the passing there from OPC. Drawn in defenders to make it 3-on-2, 2-on-1, and then the shot. Number 9 comes back in for CPCR. Gets on the half wall. OPC there defensively. Tries to get it out. Gets deflected, stays in zone. OPC clears it. Number 18 for CPCR. Gets past the red line. Tries to get it deep. Unsuccessful, comes back out into the neutral zone. 34 flying on the forecheck for OPC. CPCR rings it around, back up to the defense. Shot from the point is wide. Number 13 fires up to her winger. Number 29 goes down, and we have another penalty on OPC. Number 33 for OPC is going to go to the box. That is Vivi Prokop. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. The Osseo Park Center girls hockey team up 1-0 on the Champlin Park Coon Rapids high school girls hockey team. CPCR heading to the power play here with under 2 minutes remaining, looking to get some traffic in front. It looked like last time they are looking for that seam pass from both flanks to get a possible scoring opportunity.
Minor penalty on OPC's number 33, Vivi Prokop. 2 minutes for tripping. Tripping minor at 12.
Offensive zone face-off for CPCR. OPC in their defensive end. Draws one by CPCR, but OPC beats him to the race and clears it. That's number 24, Bella Lindquist. Offensive zone draw for OPC on the penalty kill. CPCR defensive zone face-off, just right of Lund. Draw one by CPCR. There is a turnover in front of the net. Possible scoring opportunity gets thwarted by CPCR, and they're up the ice 3-on-2. Dishes it to the trailer. Shot. Shot goes wide. 21 regains control of the puck, fires it to the far side, defenseman on the flank. Shot by CPCR. Olsen deflects it to the corner. Back up to the half wall, CPCR, they move it. Shot gets deflected behind the net. Back up to the half wall, number 17. Number 20 at the point, dishes it back over to the other flank, far side. It's number 9, shot from the point, gets deflected. Shot again from the point, misses wide. Number 17 regains control on the half wall. She cycles it down low to the other forward, walks through the middle, shot, misses the net wide. Number 37 gets it for OPC, tries to get out of the zone. They still have it, and OPC clears the zone. Number 17 for CPCR coming up the ice. That is Bernevic. Goes into the corner, fires it out front, hits a skate, goes back into the corner. 21 for CPCR has control of it on the half wall, fires it down low to number 11, Tessa Bowden. She fires it back up to the point. Number 2, defense 21, loops around, gets a shot on net, deflected wide by Olsen. Clearing attempt fails, goes right to the defense on CPCR. Shot gets somewhat blocked, and OPC fires it down the ice. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Stretch pass up to number 19, CPCR. Pressure on her by number 29 on OPC. Gets up close to the blue line, but the puck stays in. Number 3, OPC has it behind her net, fires it up to the half wall. Turnover, but now it's back into the corner. OPC rings the puck around the boards. Good pinch by number 2, CPCR. Number 22, OPC, support there, along with number 29. OPC gets it out. 22 coming up the half wall in the O zone, chips it past number 9. Down into the CPCR end. Number 2 gets control, fires it up to the boards, gives it to the OPC defenseman, who then attempts to get it down in the corner. Puck sitting in front of the slot. 32 CPCR picks it up, looks wide, misses the pass to number 19. Puck down into the OPC end. Number 3 picking up some speed, looking up ice, fires up the boards, misses her winger, number 22. It now goes to CPCR, number 9, the defenseman. Looking up ice, uses her defensive pairing, middle of the ice, number 18. Number 18 having some trouble here from number 24. Number 24 applies pressure, and Lund covers the puck. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first period. We have OPC up 1-0 to CPCR. Off in the zone face-off for OPC, and CPCR wins it back into the corner. Thrown up the boards, missed by the OPC defenseman, number 37. Number 13, CPCR chasing it down to the offensive zone. Number 14 has possession of it. OPC coming up the half wall, looks wide, tries to get over number 7, which she does. Back to the CPCR defenseman, number 9, looking up ice, tries using the middle. OPC gets the puck off the turnover and gets it in deep. 34, OPC there first. Jams it up. CPCR looks to fire it through the middle. Intercepted by the weak side defenseman, 37, OPC. She gets it back in deep. 18 picks it up for CPCR and cycles it back into her zone. Spaces things out. Number 9 has it for CPCR. Back up the half wall, number 29. Who looks far side. OPC just missed the pickoff, but it comes back to their defenseman. They get in deep once again. Number 24, shot out of a jet going at the first forechecker. Cause a turnover back up into the neutral zone for OPC, and 22 gets it in deep, but it will be offsides. Did not get back in time. Neutral zone face-off. CPCR comes away with it, going back into the OPC end. 21 has the puck on her stick, forced into the corner, shot from the goal line. Olsen deflects it back in the corner. 21, CPCR still has it, feeds the point to number 8, feeds it back to 21. Fire on net, blocked by the defenseman out front. That is number 12 on OPC with the block, Maya Anderson. Fires it down the ice for an icing. Back into the OPC's end for defensive zone face-off. There is just under 17 seconds remaining on the clock. Big face-off here for OPC if they can win this back. 20 looks it right off the draw for CPCR. Gets a shot on net, deflected by Olsen, down into the corner. Tries to rifle it back behind the net. OPC gets it, and they clear the zone. And that will be the first period. Shots on goal that they had here at the Dick Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, the Tin Bin. We have 4 shots on goal for the Osseo Park Center girls hockey team and 12 shots on goal for the Champlin Park Coon Rapids girls hockey team. Score is 1-0 OPC, which came on the power play. Again, my name is Ben Shoden, and I will be back in a moment, heading back into the second period. Thank you.
You can tell that she really cares about the success of her students, but also she cares about them personally. And I couldn't be more thankful to have someone teach me these past 2 years.
I nominated Miss Check because she has continued to provide a safe and comforting classroom and community space for me. She's continued to help me grow as a student of hers and as a person.
I chose Miss Getz because she somehow manages to make math fun, which is a very hard thing to do. She's always entertaining the class, whether it be yelling at the guys at the back of the class or entertaining us with some crazy story about her freshmen. She always makes sure that I understand everything in math, which is kind of hard for me. She's always there if I have any questions, but she never really makes me feel dumb for not knowing anything. She's super supportive and makes me feel so much smarter than I probably am, and I'm so grateful to have her as my teacher.
I chose Miss Michaels because she's a really easy person to talk to whenever you need help or just somebody to talk to.
I nominated Mrs. Evenhouse because she not only teaches me math, but she also cares about me as a person.
Ever since 9th grade English, Miss Larson has been one of my favorite teachers. I always have such a blast in her classes, and she is someone that can help me whenever I need to be helped or struggle with anything. She's definitely one of my biggest supporters.
Hi, I'm Macy, and I nominated Miss Tooley because she makes learning fun and engaging, and she creates an environment where students feel comfortable and supported.
I picked Miss Heifert because she's always willing to help me with my schoolwork and always keeping me on track. And she's always there if I'm having a bad day or just needing to rant. Thank you, Miss Heifert.
I chose Miss Michaels because she is so sweet and she is always there to talk to.
Mr. Stangler is always willing to help me during class, and he's super kind and always makes class fun.
I chose Miss Haas because she is so supportive and she makes going to school so much more enjoyable.
I chose Miss Cow because her room is always very welcoming and she's a kind person, and I was her student aide and we did a lot of fun stuff together. We set up winter decorations and yeah.
I chose Miss Jordan because she is super kind and caring to me. She also has a smile on her face all the time.
I chose Miss Waller because she's always there for her students and she's always helpful in the classroom.
I chose Mr. Matthews for my teacher appreciation because he's really kind and he taught me to be myself no matter what.
I chose Miss Bolt because she's always kind to me and is one of my favorite teachers I have ever met.
I chose Matzel because he is super kind and always makes you feel heard and understood.
I chose Miss Nelson because she's so welcoming and she makes learning enjoyable.
I chose Miss Check because she's always welcoming and supportive of her students. She has helped me make some decisions about classes, and she's always asking about how are you doing and how was your day.
Varsity helps with our summer student strength program, and he always helps us to push us better in our sports. I can always talk to Varsity in the hallways or the cafeteria during lunch, and he's always fun to talk to. You know, if I ever need a mood change, I can go up to him and he can say something funny like Maggie is his favorite sister to make me feel better. Thanks, Varsity.
My name's Bo Lindquist, and I'm nominating Mr. Mansky because he's just has a lot of energy and he always supports me.
I chose Miss Weemiller because she's a really fun teacher and she makes Spanish very enjoyable, and just the connection she has with her students is something special, and I just love talking to her.
I chose Miss Maria because she was the first one who really encouraged my reading and writing dreams. She really flipped the script for me when it came to reading. I didn't like it before her, but now I want to be a movie director and an author when I grow up. So thank you.
The year I had him, Mr. B helped me understand Latin with his passion and expertise. The years I had him for softball and hockey, he helped me develop and got me to where I am today. He is also the best uncle ever. Thank you.
I chose Miss Bernard because she is super nice and always helps me better understand the material we are learning.
I chose Miss Waller because she makes everyone feel comfortable, safe, and welcome in her classroom. She truly cares about her students and has created a positive environment for all. She's very kind to me, and I love chatting it up with her while I do my work.
I chose Mrs. Smith because she's very kind and is always creating new and fun activities for us to do in class. I love going to her class and love having her for English.
I'm choosing Miss Glenn because she always has a smile on her face and is always willing to help me with my math. She always gives me advice on what to do.
I've known Varfi since I was in 8th grade. He never fails to make me laugh and always makes sure I'm doing the right thing.
I really love having my dad as a teacher. He's super energetic and enthusiastic when he teaches, and he makes class so much fun. Everyone loves his class,
and I'm just so blessed to be able to be with him every day.
I chose Miss Kroll because she's always been very kind and supportive of me, and her classroom has always been a safe space to go to.
I chose Mr. Farrell because he makes me look forward to human geo, and he is nice and kind and funny, and overall he deserves this nomination, and he is one of my favorite teachers I had in high school.
I chose Mr. Rosita because he's been very supportive of me playing hockey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, the Tin Bin, where the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Girls High School team is a visiting team taking on the Osseo Park Center Girls Hockey team. After the first 20 minutes, the first period, we have a score of 1-0 for the Osseo Park Center Girls Hockey team. Total shots on net for them were 4, and for the opposing team, Champlin Park Coon Rapids Girls Hockey team, at 0. They had 12 shots on goal. One thing that, from my perspective, that stood out to me in that first period was OPC's ability to just keep CPCR to the outside of the zone. I'd say CPCR had a lot of time of possession in the offensive zone on OPC, but the defense and the forwards are clearly making a deliberate effort to keep them on the outsides and then allow their goalie Olsen to make the required saves. Olsen's also looking to be standing firm in net. Not many rebounds, sitting right there on the doorstep, covering up pretty much everything that she can or deflecting it down into the corner. I think that's going to be a key here for OPC going forward. And then also on the offensive end for them, just getting pucks to the net, getting bodies in front. They got their first goal off of a D-to-D high pass stretching the ice, shot on net, and a good deflection by, I believe it was number 22, Ashlyn Hoffman, who had their first goal. I could be wrong, though. But sticking with that game plan, keeping them to the outside, taking advantage of their turnovers, getting in zone and getting pucks to the net, getting sticks on the pucks to the net to deflect it, because Lund also looks pretty firm in the net despite 1 goal on 4 shots. For the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Girls High School team, I think a little bit much of the same, but they have that time possession. They haven't necessarily been able to get into the house where there's those high scoring opportunities. They had a few opportunities with the puck line there on the doorstep that Olsen wasn't able to deflect into the corner. And I think just getting more bodies, getting it up to your point. I believe that last period, Taylor Zalka, she had a lot of time possession on the blue line, and OPC did a great job blocking shots. They had a lot of shots from the point for CPCR, but they were either blocked or deflected in the corners, which then mitigated the scoring opportunity. So I think they got to come out, eliminate their turnovers, not give OPC any opportunities with odd man rushes or scoring opportunities, and just keep playing their game and get some more bodies in front for deflections. A few players that stood out to me for the Champlin Park Coon Rapids girls high school hockey team. That number 17, Sydney Bernevic, was all over the ice in the offensive zone. There's quite a bit of time spent on the power play for CPCR. She handles the power play. She facilitates the passing. They have strong defensemen up top. And then for the OPC, the one girl that stood out to me was number 24, Bella Lindquist. I just caught her flying around the ice, whether that be on the penalty kill, coming through the neutral zone, or just being the first forechecker on the forecheck, just causes some disruption on CPCR's breakout. So 2 more periods here at the Vraa Memorial Ice Center, the Tin Bin. And we'll see what comes as a result. Stay with us. We started this period 5-on-5. I believe there were 2 penalties assessed to each side in the first period. So starting fresh, and we should be getting going here in the next 30 seconds. Coming out for the opening face-off for OPC, we have number 12, the captain at center, number 24 left wing, and number 22 at right wing, with number 3 at the defense and number 29 at defense. For CPCR, we got 19 at right wing, 20 at center, the captain, 2 left wing, 17 on D, and 21 at D. Looks like they ran a face-off play right out of the gates. CPCR's defensemen jump up in the play, or they could have been the forwards, down into the OPC's end. They bring it around the outside of the net, feeds the point. And OPC's end, shot on net from the top of the circle, saved by Olsen, no rebounds. Face off in the offensive zone for CPCR. Feeds it out to the front for a set play. Just misses the deflection out in the slots. OPC turns the puck around down the ice. Fires it through the middle. Goes down in the offensive zone. And icing is waved off by the official. OPC has control of the puck in the offensive zone, feeds the point to number 3. Number 3 fires it down low to number 22, who takes a short angle shot, missing the net, and CPCR is up out of their zone. Minor 3-on-2, but 24 for OPC got back in the play to make it 3-on-3. 21 cuts the middle of the ice, and the shot is blocked. 1-on-2 coming up for OPC. Number 3, she gets it deep. Number 9 for CPCR, skating the puck up the ice, crosses the red line, crosses the blue line, takes the OPC end, fires a shot from a low angle around the goal line. Olsen with the save. Puck goes into the far corner. Number 6 is on it for CPCR, feeds the point to number 9, makes a move at the blue line, gets around her defender number 8 for OPC. The puck then gets back down into the OPC corner. OPC fires it around. Number 11 wins the race for CPCR, and she's on the puck. Feeds her point to number 8 at the point. Shot on net. Puck gets deflected into the corner. Number 8 OPC on it first. Tries to get it up the half wall. Puck is blocked by number 9 CPCR, and the puck is along the boards at a standstill. Number 32 for CPCR gets it. A little bit of daylight. Gets a shot off. Number 11 finds it. Circles. Goes around the circle. Shot on net. Saved by Olsen. Number 9 CPCR cycles it back into the zone. Number 11 cuts in from the high slot. Shot from the slot gets deflected and blocked by number 36. Tries to use the half wall. Number 36 OPC fires up the boards to the defenseman CPCR. A pass to the front. The shot just misses. Can't get it off clean. Back up to the point for number 9. Loses the puck to number 3 OPC, and she fires it down the ice. This one should be an icing. Great pressure there for that shift for CPCR. Looked like they did a little bit of low to high movement, using their defenseman in the offensive zone. At one point, they fired it down low to a low forward who then looked out to the slot, which that play was opened, but OPC happened to get a stick on it and they couldn't get a clean shot off. Offensive zone face-off for CPCR. The draw is 1. Back up to the point, number 18 feeds it down low. Number 20 feeds it to the weak side defenseman. Tries to fire the shot, fans on it. OPC up and out of the zone. 2-on-3 coming into the zone. Number 24 loses the puck to number 20, the defenseman. CPCR up the ice. Tries to feed number 21. Misses the pass, and that will result in an icing. Offensive zone face-off for OPC. We got at center taking the drop for OPC, number 12, Maya Anderson. And for CPCR, number 20, Lily McKenzie. Anderson wins it back to number 3 for OPC. They use the other point, D to D, shot on net, saved by London, covers it up. Face off again. OPC offensive end, defensive zone for CPCR. Kenzie versus number 12, Maya Anderson. CPCR win the draw. Number 8 skates it through their zone, fires it up to number 20. We have mini 3-on-2, but CPCR's offsides. Offensive zone face-off, or neutral zone face-off, excuse me. CPCR wins it, gets it back to their defense, D to D. On the half wall next to the blue line. Looks wide, but loses the puck. Turnover, number 34 has her OPC, tries to fire it, goes wide. Number 9, CPR picks it up, fires up the half wall to the winger. Ooh, hard collision. I believe that was number 7 going into the boards for OPC. Got tripped up. Number 11, CPCR feeds it back up the boards to number 6. Looks to go across ice, but a little bit behind number 32. 32 gets it back into the blue line, and they get it deep. Number 11 on it first for CPCR. She looks to the front, fires it up to the front. The puck's sitting there. Puck gets cleared out to the point. Can they keep it in? They cannot. OPC gets it out, number 36. Gets past the red line, chips it forward. Back to the CPCR defenseman, looks wide, finds number 6, finds number 3 coming through, number 32 coming through the middle. She gets it deep to the OPC end. Number 3 picks up for OPC, coming up the half wall. Good step by the defenseman, number 8 by CPCR. Turnover in the slot. Back up to the high slot circle area. 17 battling with it for CPCR, and number 3 for OPC. OPC gets control of it, and they chip it out of their zone. We have a race here. Number 8 comes in out of nowhere. Mini breakaway, fires it, and one makes the save. Great effort by number 8 on OPC, Macy Patton. Great effort by number 8 on OPC's forwards, Macy Patton, on jumping on that loose puck. It looked like a simple, non-threatening chip out of the defensive zone. I think it kind of caught the CPCR defenseman sleeping where she came in on the weak side, had a little mini breakaway. Lund stand strong, made the save that she needed to, and play moves on. Neutral zone face-off. OPC gets it down into the CPCR end. Number 2 is on it first, goes back D to D. The captain moves up the half wall to number 17. Number 17 fires it through the middle of the ice. 21 misses it, but beats OPC to the race. Icing his weight off, fire on net. Olsen makes a save. Puck in the corner, possession CPCR. Goes to the other corner, looks out front for the open, gets a shot off, just misses the net. OPC looks to fire to the far boards, catches it, number 8 as the wing. 1-on-2, buying some time. Great defense. 14 has it. She fires it back to number 8. Number 2, CPCR has it. And number 8 will take a penalty for OPC. That is Macy Patton. Serving a 2-minute penalty. CPCR goes on to the power play. Now in the first period, they really did look to get it up to their points, use the half wall, and I think twice they used that seam pass for the flank on the far side. I wonder if they're going to continue to look for that or move the puck down low and find the open girl in front, as they've had success in both periods, find that open player in the slot. OPC just needs to keep them to the outside, pick up their players in front. Looks like they're trying to spread out the ice and just let Olsen make the saves as they come to her and clear out the players in front so there's no open rebounds. Number 9 has it, dishes it to number 2 from the point. She streaks in point, shot from the high slot, saved by Olsen into the corner. Using the point again, number 2, CPCR, shot from the point, saved by Olsen. Again, the puck goes into the corner. That time CPCR had some traffic in front. Feed to the slot area, gets picked off by OPC, and number 24 gets the puck down the ice. 2 to pick it up for CPCR. The captain, number 19, takes up the far boards, enters the OPC zone, goes into the corner, circles around the wagons, fires it right through the slot to the far side of the boards, picked back up by CPCR, fires it across the slot area, gets deflected on net. Olsen makes the save, and OPC is able to get it out of the zone. CPCR, number 20, brings it back into the zone. The captain makes a move, fires it from the high slot, gets blocked by OPC. Clearing attempt is successful. Puck back down into the CPCR zone for a breakout. 20 is there first, coming back is 9 and 17. 17 swings, she picks it up. Come the half wall, beats her defender 17. Number 22, OPC steps in. She still takes it wide, circling around the zone. They're collapsing on the net. She looks to the net, looks low, finds number 21 in the corner, who then feeds the defenseman at the point, number 20. Loses possession of the puck, and the puck comes out of the zone. Back over the half wall, number 17. She goes cross ice pass to 9. CPCR takes the zone. Fires it to the front of the net. Great save by Olsen. There's deflection that went back down to the crease, and I believe number 9 got a good shot off. She was able to make the save. 21 through the high slot, feeds it to 20 at the top of the circle. CPCR shot on net, rebound just lying there. Olsen's able to cover it up. Face off in the offensive zone. CPCR wins it back to the point, fires a shot on net, high and wide. Number 9 pinches for the defense, gets it back down in the quarter for number 21. Forecheck is on. OPC comes around the net with the puck, feeds it to the winger. No one home. Defenseman pinches. Kept in by number 17 at the point. Makes a move around number 8. Gets another move now, 27. Attempts to fire a shot and gets deflected. Puck goes up the half wall, chips out. OPC at the red line, loses possession of the puck. CPCR back in on the opposing zone. Shot on net, high slot, saved by Olsen. Defensive zone face-off here for OPC. Draw is neutral. Back down in the corner for OPC, number 6. On it for forecheck. OPC has 2 defenders, number 27 and can't tell who else. A move at the blue line by number 2. The defender for CPCR, shot on net, gets blocked. Chip out of the zone for number 8 to get around her, but gets tripped up, and there will be a penalty on CPCR. Number 8 on OPC, Macy Patton, drawing the penalty on number 19 for CPCR, Taylor Zelka. And OPC will go back onto the power play. Face off in the offense zone for OPC, number 12. 20 taking the face off for CPCR, and the draw is won by OPC. 24 has it on the half wall, feeds the point, fires it back down 24. She uses the outlet in the corner. 24 cuts to the middle of the slot, fires the puck on net, deflected wide. 24 back on the puck for OPC. She has help in the corner. 24 comes out with it, feeds it to front, sitting in the slot, and CPCR picks up the rebound. Number 17 is up the ice. Takes it down into the offensive zone. Buys some time. Poke checked by OPC. To the point for CPCR. Feeds the point. Goes D to D to number 9. Shot on net. Far angle. Rings around number 2. Picks it up at the point for CPCR and gets it deep. Number 29 to pick it up for OPC. Has pressure by number 20. Little spin move. Gets around her. Feeds the far side. But number 2 for CPCR is right there to pick it up. She cuts to the middle. Cuts back to the middle, loses an edge, goes down. She's out of the zone. Number 24, OPC picks it up. Coming through the neutral zone, entering the offensive zone. Looks like she tried to cut to the middle. Good defense by CPCR. Puck is in the corner, rotating the puck around the net, and CPCR gets it clear. Setting it up is number 3 for OPC. Putting the pressure on is number 21 from CPCR. OPC gets it out of their end. Number 9 picks it up for CPCR. Coming through the neutral zone, fires up the half wall, and they get it deep. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Number 36 on it for OPC. Number 9 picks it up for CPCR, and they fire it down the ice, and there's a mini breakaway here. Olsen comes out to play it, gets a puck on it, and number 20 for CPCR goes into the net. Great play by Olsen to come out and play that puck and eliminate a possible breakaway. Good read, hesitated for a moment, but got out there in time perfectly. Puck will come out of the zone due to the CPCR player knocking the net off. We have a neutral zone face-off between 27 and 20. 20 wins it back. Number 8 feeds the winger. Number 21 who gets it in deep. 17 CPCR has a shot on net. Fires it. Saved by Olsen and picks up the rebound. Very nice save by Olsen. There's a CPCR player right on the doorstep looking to knock it home. She smothered it. No further scoring opportunity. Line change for OPC. They're in the defensive zone. We got number 3, 22, 12, 29. Can't see the last number. Draws to the half wall and out of the zone. Coming back for CPCR's number 8. She feeds D to D to number 17, who feeds it up to number 21 for CPCR. Has some speed coming on the far side. Shot from the slot goes wide. 21 walking through the slot area, feeds the weak side defenseman number 19. Shot on net, gets deflected, and it goes in. Goal, CPCR. Beautiful look to hit the weak side defenseman there on that play. CPCR just getting bodies in front, kind of what we talked about after that first period going into the second. I mean, Olsen was in the right spot, but that puck played pinball on her and got behind her in net. 1-1 hockey game, just under 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Number 8 picks up for OPC. Shot on net, saved by Lund. Offensive zone face-off for OPC. The draw is 1 back to the defense. Shot from the strong side point. Gets hit by a player in front. They did have Mountain numbered, but couldn't find the puck. Number 8 on it for OPC. 32 and 18 in the corner, along with number 6 for CPCR. Feeds the point. Puck is blocked. Number 6 behind the net for CPCR uses the wing. Number 11 has possession of the puck. Looking up ice, feeds the other defenseman who comes around the net. Hits number 22, the winger, who dishes it out into center ice. Number 6 on it for CPCR. Number 9 has it for CPCR. Shot on net and Olsen covers. And we have a delayed penalty on OPC. I don't think the officials remember what number they possibly have at the center ice collision. They will get that sorted out, but it does look like CPCR will go on another power play. OPC coach asking for an explanation. And the penalty will be assessed to number 14 for OPC, Lauren Rainerson. Offensive zone faceoff for CPCR on the power play for 2 minutes. Goes around the center, looks backdoor again for that play. That was open once again. Number 22 couldn't get a stick on it for CPCR. She has it at the point. She feeds it to the half wall. Number 9 has some space, has some time, looks to the front, fires a puck through the crease and deflected out of play by OPC defenseman. Offense zone face-off. Number 20 has it from the point. Shot from the point, deflected wide by Olsen. Number 9 is right there to scoop it up for CPCR. Back behind the net to the other corner. It's number 17, uses the high point. Number 20, shot on net, deflected out of play by Olsen. Excellent job by Olsen getting this deflected out of play. Another face-off won by CPCR. They have in the corner number 17. Little spin move back behind the net. Switches sides, is in now the other opposite corner. Feeds the point to number 20, who makes a move at the blue line, gets around the first defender. In the slot, 11 picks it up, has a shot. She rips, she scores. Top left corner by number 11, Tessa Bodden. Good move initially by the CPCR defenseman to get around that defender. Draws her with her to create a mismatch in the high slot, and 11 lets it go and finds a spot. 2-1 CPCR. Face off at center ice. Puck comes back to OPC defenseman, gains the red line, gets it deep. First forechecker on it, number 27 for OPC and 36. Number 2 back for CPCR. Number 6 for CPCR comes in to help. And we have a delayed penalty on CPCR. OPC will head to the power play. Tripping penalty assessed to number 6 on CPCR, Caitlin Easton. Out on the ice for the OPC power play, we got number 29 at defense, number 3 at defense, 12, 22, and 24 at forward. 12 to take the draw. Loses it into the far corner. CPCR gets it to it first, goes D to D, hits 17. 17 fires it up the ice for number 20. Deflect by OPC, and 20 is in the offensive zone with space. Turnover, OPC has it, number 24. Moving up ice, escapes back into her own end. Looking up ice, finds neutral zone pass at 22. Tries to chip it forward, turnover for CPCR. On the half wall, battle for it, OPC comes out with the puck. Skates to the far side, 24. Gets it in zone. Sets it up, just misses a pass, gets deflected. Number 19 picks it up for CPCR. Looks to the middle, hits number 17. Looks to the far side, turnover. OPC picks it up, and the puck's out of their zone. Number 9 fires it up the strong side board. OPC picks it back up at roughly the red line, tries to get it deep. They get it again at the blue line, come over the blue line. Oh, CPCR picks it back up, number 11. She looks right up the middle of the ice, finds number 21. She's now entering the offensive zone, 1-on-3, maybe 1-on-2. Gets a shot off in the high slot. Good save by Olsen. CPCR gets the rebound, throws it to the front of the net. No one's home. Comes out to the defenseman at the point, who now feeds the other pairing. 11 has a spot. 11 for CPCR had an opportunity. Puck dribbles into the corner. Puck remains in the corner. Number 24 on it for OPC. Feeds it to her defenseman, number 29, I believe. Coming up the ice, 3-on-2. 3-on-2. Puck gets lost in the corner. 22 there first. Puck fires around to the opposite side boards. It's a race between 9 and 27. 9 gets it. Mini breakaway for number 21 in CPCR. She has a girl in front, 2 fires a pass. Cannot execute. OPC coming up the ice with the puck. 36 rips it from the top of the circle, saved by Lund, no rebound. Hey, John, just saw your message. Just for John Olson. Appreciate you watching the game tonight. Offensive zone face-off for OPC. The puck comes back around the net to CPCR. They chip it out into the neutral zone. Good step up by number 14 for OPC in the neutral zone. 17, CPCR picks it up, fires it over the net. Believe it was deflected. Puck is down into the corner, now into the half wall. Defenseman pinches. Number 18 for CPCR. Puck rotates behind the net for number 17 in blue. Number 20 gets it below the goal line. Shot from the point. Goes wide for number 18. And we have some penalties assessed, I believe, to both teams. Number 22 for CPCR goes to the box. Both for roughing. Coincidental penalties should be 5-on-5. I didn't get the number for OPC for who's in the box, so I apologize for that. Offensive zone faceoff for CPCR. OPC just under a minute left, looking to win this draw and get it out of the zone. Number 6 CPCR and 12 going at the draw. Puck is won by CPCR. Back around the net, right out to the front, feeds it. Nobody home. OPC picks it up, and they're coming out of the zone. Pass wide, misses number 12. 8 steps up for CPCR, gets it back into the offensive zone. 6 is there for support. She cuts the middle, tries to fire it to the middle, gets picked off. Still held in their zone. Shot deflected wide by CPCR. Under 30 seconds left remaining in the second. 24, OPC comes back to retrieve it in her own end. She's looking wide. Power moving away from defenders. Number 6 on the forecheck. Fires it wide. Number 22 gets it in deep for OPC. Coming up neutral zone. Pass is broken up by number 3 OPC defender. Puck goes down into their defensive zone as time expires. That's the end of the second period here at the Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, the Tin Bin. We have a score of 2-1 in favor of the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Girls High School Hockey Team. Shots on goal are 29 for CPCR and 7 for OPC. We'll be right back with you here in roughly 5 to 7 minutes. Be back for the third.
You can tell that she really cares about the success of her students, but also she cares about them personally. And I couldn't be more thankful to have someone teach me these past 2 years.
I nominated Miss Check because she has continued to provide a safe and comforting classroom and community space for me. She's continued to help me grow as a student of hers and as a person.
I chose Miss Getz because she somehow manages to make math fun, which is a very hard thing to do. She's always entertaining the class, whether it be yelling at the guys at the back of the class or entertaining us with some crazy story about her freshmen. She always makes sure that I understand everything in math, which is kind of hard for me. She's always there if I have any questions, but she never really makes me feel dumb for not knowing anything. She's super supportive and makes me feel so much smarter than I probably am, and I'm so grateful to have her as my teacher.
I chose Miss Michaels because she's a really easy person to talk to whenever you need help or just somebody to talk to.
I nominated Mrs. Evenhouse because she not only teaches me math, but she also cares about me as a person.
Ever since 9th grade English, Miss Larson has been one of my favorite teachers. I always have such a blast in her classes, and she is someone that can help me whenever I need to be helped or struggle with anything. She's definitely one of my biggest supporters.
Hi, I'm Macy, and I nominated Miss Tui because she makes learning fun and engaging, and she creates an environment where students feel comfortable and supported.
I picked Miss Heifert because she's always willing to help me with my schoolwork and always keeping me on track. And she's always there if I'm having a bad day or just needing to rant. Thank you, Miss Heifert.
I chose Miss Michaels because she is so sweet and she is always there to talk to.
Mr. Stangler is always willing to help me during class, and he's super kind and always makes class fun.
I chose Miss Haas because she is so supportive and she makes going to school so much more enjoyable.
I chose Miss Cow because her room is always very welcoming and she's a kind person, and I was her student aide and we did a lot of fun stuff together. We set up winter decorations and yeah.
I chose Miss Jordan because she is super kind and caring of me. She also has a smile on her face all the time.
I chose Miss Waller because she's always there for her students and she's always helpful in the classroom.
I chose Mr. Matthews for my teacher appreciation because he's really kind and he taught me to be myself no matter what.
I chose Miss Bolt because she's always kind to me and is one of my favorite teachers I have ever met.
I chose Matzel because he is super kind and always makes you feel heard and understood.
I chose Miss Nelson because she's so welcoming and she makes learning enjoyable.
I chose Miss Check because she's always welcoming and supportive of her students. She has helped me make some decisions about classes, and she's always asking about how you're doing and how was your day.
Varfi helps with our summer student strength program, and he always helps us to push us better in our sports. I can always talk to Varfi in the hallways or the cafeteria during lunch, and he's always fun to talk to. You know, if I ever need a mood change, I can go up to him and he can say something funny like Maggie is his favorite sister to make me feel better. Thanks, Varfi.
My name's Bo Lindquist, and I'm nominating Mr. Mansky because he's just has a lot of energy and he always supports me.
I chose Miss Weemiller because she's a really fun teacher and she makes Spanish very enjoyable, and just the connection she has with her students is something special, and I just love talking to her.
I chose Miss Maria because she was the first one who really encouraged my reading and writing dreams. She really flipped the script for me when it came to reading. I didn't like it before her, but now I want to be a movie director and an author when I grow up. So thank you.
The year I had him, Mr. B helped me understand Latin with his passion and expertise. The years I had him for softball and hockey, he helped me develop and got me to where I am today. He is also the best uncle ever. Thank you.
I chose Miss Bernard because she is super nice and always helps me better understand the material we are learning.
I chose Miss Waller because she makes everyone feel comfortable, safe, and welcome in her classroom. She truly cares about her students and has created a positive environment for all. She's very kind to me, and I love chatting it up with her while I do my work.
I chose Mrs. Smith because she's very kind and is always creating new and fun activities for us to do in class. I love going to her class and love having her for English.
I'm choosing Miss Glenn because she always has a smile on her face and is always willing to help me with my math. She always gives me advice on what to do.
I've known Varfi since I was in 8th grade. He never fails to make me laugh and always makes sure I'm doing the right thing.
I really love having my dad as a teacher. He's super energetic and enthusiastic when he teaches, and he makes class so much fun. Everyone loves his class, and I'm just so blessed to be able to be with him every day.
I chose Miss Kroll because she's always been very kind and supportive of me, and her classroom has always been a safe space to go to.
I chose Mr. Farrell because he makes me look forward to human geo, and he is nice and kind and funny, and overall he deserves this nomination, and he is one of my favorite teachers I had in high school.
I chose Mr. Rosita because he's been very supportive of me playing hockey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, the Tin Bin.
for the third period between the Champlin Park Coon Rapids girls high school hockey team and the Osseo Park Center girls high school hockey team. We have a score of 2-1 in favor of CPCR with 29 shots on goal to the 7 shots on goal for OPC and their 1 goal. Looking back at the second period, CPCR did a much better job of minimizing turnovers and keeping OPC stuck in their own end. They run a hard forecheck, the defense pinch every opportunity they get to get them trapped in the offensive zone or in the defensive zone. So it's hard for them to get out and get any sustained pressure or speed up the ice. In OPC's end, they just have to find a way to break through and get past those defensemen. They had an opportunity later on in that period with a 3-on-2. I'm not sure she recognized the 3-on-2, but when they get opportunities like that, they're going to have to capitalize on those to get this game all tied up. And lastly, if I was OPC, I'd be telling the team, we need to stay out of the box. CPCR does a great job at firing the puck around the perimeter and finding the open space in the high slot to get shots off. You can't be going a girl short here in the third period and give them an opportunity to take a 2-goal lead. CPCR, they need to keep the pressure on OPC. I'd be a little bit more conservative, I'd say, from the defensive standpoint. Like I said, they did give up the odd girl rush coming up the ice. Pinch, because that's the forecheck we're running and that's what's working. But at the same time, if it's a 50-50 puck battle, maybe let's just bail out and make OPC beat us up and down the ice. Forgot how many feet it is from goal line to goal line. But Olsen has been steady in net for OPC, stopping 27 of 29 shots. The first goal, I believe there's traffic in front. Second goal, a ton of traffic. It was a shot from the high slot, but I think she was kind of, she couldn't see the puck come in, and it was a great shot by CPCR picking the top left corner. We're off here for the third period, center ice. Let's have a good third period. Having some clock difficulty here. It backs up to 17 minutes. Third period underway. Puck one back to the CPCR defenseman, number 21. Looks far side, goes D to D to number 20, feeds the strong sideboards, looks far side and catches number 17 coming up the zone, feeds 21 in the slot. Shot is deflected wide by Olsen. OPC gathers it, loses control of the puck in the defensive zone. CPCR back on it. 17 has in the corner, feeds number 20 to the far corner. 20, the captain, loops around top of the circle, gets a shot off just above the goal line, and Olsen holds it. Number 20 in the face-off dot for CPCR, Lily McKenzie, against the captain, number 12, Maya Anderson. CPCR wins it up to the high blue line, but OPC gets it out. 22 gets it in deep. Down in the corner, number 2 retrieves it for CPCR up the strong side. OPC defenseman number 29 steps up and gets it back deep. 20 back to retrieve it once again for CPCR. Turnover in the corner. 24 is on it for OPC. Number 2 defending. She uses the outlet behind the net. Finds the strong side. Defenseman shot from the point. Gets blocked by the winger number 21, CPCR. Feeds it to the front of the net. OPC, nobody home. Comes to number 20, CPCR. She's up the ice. Crosses the red line. It is a 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Turns it over to the OPC defense. Small collision in front of the glass. Puck gets in deep for CPCR. 32 on it first. Looks to cycle. Play is disrupted by number 29 for OPC. Regains control of the puck. Coming up the ice, has a winger on the far side for a possible open drop pass. She fires it wide. Number 2 retrieves it for CPCR. Makes a cut towards the middle. Cross the blue line. Cross the red line. And into the offensive zone. Down into the corner. 29 for defense. Throws it out front. No one there. OPC chips it out into neutral zone. Number 9. CPCR picks it up, feeds it to number 32, gets it across the blue line. OPC is right there to chip it back out of the zone and down the ice. Not enough for icing. Number 9 circles behind her net, drops it off into the corner. No one there for the bump pass. Number 6 came in to clean it up for CPCR. Pass backed up to 6. She loses control. Goes to the OPC defenseman, and it gets out of the zone. Number 5 gets it, attempts to get it in deep. Blocked by CPCR. They regain control and get it into the OPC end. Number 5 on it first for OPC. Power turn behind the net. Great escape play. Puck is dumped into the far corner. Number 24, OPC is on it. She picks it up. Loses control of the puck. CPCR picks it up. 17 behind the net. Poke checked away. 21 behind the net. Rolls to the far side. Uses the strong point. Number 8, CPCR walks the middle. Makes a move on the defender. And turns the puck over. Number 27, OPC. But number 21 steps in for CPCR with a great pinch. Looks back door. 21 on the back doorstep. Gets the shot off. And Olsen with a great stretch save. That far pad denies the scoring opportunity. Back out to neutral zone. Number 21 gets it in deep. Olsen gloves it, drops it off for defense number 5. OPC gets on the half wall, chips it out. We're going to have an icing. Excellent play here by CPCR to jump all over that blue line turnover by OPC. I'm not sure who fed it out to the middle of Sauter, who came down the slot to look that backdoor play, but it was a beautiful look, wide open, and they got a strong shot off. Olsen was able to slide over and put that pad out there to make a great save. Still a 2-1 hockey game. Offense zone face-off for CPCR. OPC wins it into the corner. They go D to D. Fired up the wing side to the defense on CPCR. Battle along the half wall, and the puck is chipped out to neutral zone for number 19. CPCR, they fired across the neutral zone to number 22. She gets it deep. 3 back to retrieve it for OPC. Fires up the winger side. OPC just barely missed a possible getting the puck out with some speed on CPCR, but they chip it down the ice. 22 back to retrieve it. Fires up the far boards to 13. Passes just out of reach. OPC goes far side, looks to middle, picked off by number 13, CPCR. Little move around the defender, gets broken up. CPCR picks it back. We have a mini 2-on-1. This puck is sticking a little bit. Looks back door, puck sitting out in front. OPC clears it into the corner. Number 2 fires it to the front of the net. Good block by Olsen with the paddle. Number 29, 1-on-1 coming down the ice for OPC. Back checkers, all 5 are back. Puck is picked off and wide open in front, and 13 gets a solid shot off, but saved by Lund wide into the corner. That was a beautiful bounce for OPC. Kicked off a skate, right out to the girl flying down the slot, wide open shot. Good save by Lund. You have a little scrum here behind the net. Puck is won by CPCR. Number 2 uses the boards, gets it up to the point. Almost had it held in, but the puck comes out. Number 6 gets it for CPCR. Do not have numbers. 24 comes back, picks it up, makes a move on the first defender, gets around it. Second one comes in and cleans it up. Back to OPC. They throw it up, back up through the neutral zone. Puck is poke checked into the defensive zone. Coming up the half wall, number 17 has it for CPCR. She wheels around the middle. Fans on the pass, picked off by 33, but she loses control. Back up in the slot for a shot for OPC, saved by Lund once again. CPCR struggling to maintain possession of the puck. They throw it out, but 21 picks up for CPCR. Shot is deflected wide. Great defensive play by number 5 for OPC to get a stick on that shot. That is Kendall Kapp. Puck will be dropped in the OPC defending zone. Those puck seems to be sticking a little bit just watching this period. You know, CPCR kind of has the possession in the OPC's end, but they got to clean up the turnovers in the defensive zone. They're giving them prime time opportunities. Puck dropped in the defensive zone. OPC comes out with it, coming off the half wall. 2-on-2 with the back checker. OPC cuts to the middle. Puck is stolen by CPCR. Number 17 coming up the ice, passing the red line, entering the zone, the blue line. Drop pass from number 21. CPCR shot from the slot. Gets blocked by an OPC defender. Shot from number 9. CPCR goes high and wide. Puck is at the far board winger spot. chipped out by OPC, and they have a 2-on-1. Number 33, 33 chips it in deep, and Lund covers it. OPC had another opportunity there. The aggressiveness of CPCR, the defenseman pitched, winger just chipped it around. They had a mini 2-on-1. I don't think she necessarily realized it and got it in deep. Defensive zone draw for CPCR, gets back to the defenseman in the corner. Comes around the net, attempts to get it up the half wall. Broken up by OPC, goes D to D. CPCR looks through the middle, finds the center but can't hold on to the pass. Turnover in the neutral zone. OPC gets it somewhat deep. 24 on the forecheck for OPC. CPCR feeds it to the winger. She cuts to the middle, gets around outside, entering the OPC defensive zone. Shot from the goal line, fended off by Olsen. Puck in the corner, fired back up the boards for number 2 defenseman CPCR. She rings it around, safe play down into the offensive zone. 27 for OPC is on it. Defenseman goes D to D, just out of the reach for the other D pairing. Coming up to the winger. OPC gains control, and 24 is off to the races, get chipped out of the zone. Cuts to the middle, broken up by CPCR. Coming through the neutral zone, passes the red line. Does not have numbers, number 18. Buys some time, uses the point, good play. Cuts to the middle, number 2, CPCR. Far side, continues to cut, loops back around. Finds the open defenseman at the point. Shot by number 18 from the point, gets blocked, but the puck and the rebound is still sitting there. 22 feeds a strong side point. 18 walks the middle, rips a shot. Once again blocked by the defenseman in front. Number 3 for OPC, she picks up her own block and ices it down the ice. Defensive zone face-off coming up here for OPC. Face-off now, we have 20 for CPCR, number 12 for OPC. Draws 1 by CPCR, 21 wheels around the net. 29 is on her, defending. Cuts the middle, tries to rip a shot. OPC gets a stick on it, comes up to the defenseman at the point, fires a shot on net. Taken back by OPC, comes back up to the point for CPCR, goes D to D, keeps it in. Shot from the point, blocked once again by OPC, number 3. Coming up the ice, getting it in deep for OPC was number 3. Number 24 is on the forecheck. 22 helps for support. Icing is going down the ice, but CPCR cannot get there in time. Icing. Offensive zone face-off for OPC, number 33 in the dot, allowing number 6 for CPCR. Draws 1 by CPCR, number 18 rings it around the net to number 9, who feeds the winger, number 11. Good breakout, finds number 32 after hitting the defenseman stick, cuts to the middle, gets some space, goes to the backhand. Big save by Olsen, rebound sitting right out in front. Number 9 pinches, chipped out of the zone by OPC. 18 picks it back up in the neutral zone for CPCR. Back to number 9. Pass the far side for number 11. OPC breaks it up. They regain control of the puck. Attempt to get it in deep. Stopped by number 9, CPCR, who fires it up the strong side boards. 22, CPCR coming in. Does not get it deep. Turnover just inside the blue line. OPC fires it far side to number 7, who gets a stick on it to negate the icing. Puck is chipped out on the stick of the CPCR. We have a 1-on-2. Cannot handle the puck. It stays within the defensive zone for OPC. Shot. Puck is sitting in the crease. And Olsen covers it. Ref blows a whistle. Defensive zone face-off for OPC. On the dot, we have number 27 for OPC going against number 20 for CPCR. Draws one by CPCR. They feed it to the point. Number 2, who rings it safely back around behind the net, who throws it out in front. Puck scrambling right there, and it's right on the doorstep, and CPCR puts it home, number 17. Sydney Berenvik scores for CPCR. Puck was rung around the boards, eventually found its way out front, and she was left uncovered on the back door to knock home the rebound. Not a whole lot I think Olsen could have done on that one. Was in the right position for the initial shot when the puck came through the crease to the far side. Unfortunately, after the shot from there, just found itself on the back door to put home. Puck back out into the neutral zone after the face-off. CPCR takes possession. 21 comes down the strong side, cuts to the middle, follows back into the corner, around the net, looks to the D, hits number 2 up at the point. Number 2 fires it. Shot blocked by number 22 for OPC. A race down the ice. Number 2 gets back. Number 19, CPCR for support. 22 disrupts the play for OPC. 24 makes a nice cut with the puck, OPC. Puck gets taken away. Up the ice. Deflected, turnover, possibly for OPC. And CPCR sends it down the ice for an icing. We have a 3-1 hockey game, just under 6.5 minutes left in the third period. The Champlin Park Coon Rapids High School girls hockey team is up on the Osseo Park Center girls hockey team. Face off in the D zone for CPCR. OPC wins it, but CPCR comes through with 2 forwards. They have a little mini 2-on-1 rush shot. Saved by Olsen. Good defensive play by number 29 in OPC. They're just taking away the pass, having faith in your goalie Olsen to take the shooter and execute it. Smart decision by the forward to fire a shot too. Puck is deflected. We got a 2-on-1 for OPC. Number 33 and 8 fires it across. 8 cannot hold on to it. She fires it back down into the far corner. The CPCR end. 16 comes back to retrieve it. Goes D to D to number 9, who looks up the far strong side boards, the winger who hits the center. Number 6 now has it coming through the neutral zone, has some space in the O zone, looks far side to number 11, makes a nice move, walks around her. Shot on net and a goal, CPCR. Very nice passing play here. Took the zone with speed, saw the far side player was open at number 11. 11 makes a neat move to get around her defender to be all home alone against Olsen. Olsen makes the original save, but I think the extra forwards coming in may have aided that puck going through the goal crease. 4-1 CPCR. Face off at center ice. 24 gets for OPC. She's driving wide towards the net. Just barely loses the puck by number 9. Picks it up for CPCR. OPC picks it back up, shot high and wide over the net. 5 pinches for OPC, keeps the puck in. Puck is down in the corner. Now it's on the half wall. Now it's up to the point for number 5. OPC attempts a shot. We have a delayed penalty coming up on OPC for a slash. This is number 24, Bella Lindquist. Offensive zone faceoff for CPCR. They have 20-17, 21-11, and 9 on the power play. Puck to the front of the net, bounces back out to the point for CPCR. 20 steps down into the zone with it. 9 steps up, gets it back down in the corner. Number 11 is racing. OPC there, trying to clear to the far side, comes right to 17 out at the point. She circles away from pressure, but then there's a turnover, 21, and 29 gets it for OPC coming down the far boards. Gets around 20, comes around the net, into the far corner. 17 comes in for help, picks it up, coming through center ice to the half wall. CPCR get it all set up. Far side pass, one-timer for CPCR. Shot goes wide. Looks for far side again, number 9. And puck is out of play. Offensive zone face-off for CPCR. OPC in their defensive end. OPC wins the draw, back to number 3. Tie up in the corners. CPCR regains control of the puck, up to the point. Fires a pass through middle of the slot, behind the net. 6 feeds it out to number 19 on the half wall. They feed up top to the point. Fires a shot on net. Misses the net, fires it from the goal line just through the crease. Number 19 picks up on the half wall again for CPCR. Her and number 6 switch positions. Fire a shot from the goal line. Rebound bounce down front. CPCR gets a shot off and Olsen makes the save. Back up to the high point area and it slips through the defender's stick down into the CPCR end. Coming up through neutral. Coming through the neutral zone with speed and some space. Number 32 gets a shot off, goes wide. Into the corner for number 19, the captain for CPCR. Number 3 has it at the point, back down to the half wall. She fires a shot. Puck went up in the air. Put back down in the corner. 19 has it, feeds the point again to number 2, fires a shot. Glove save by Olsen. Defensive zone face-off for OPC. .22 taking the draw for CPCR. Number 9, 16 out there at the points. 9 wins it. They win it back to number 9. Fires a shot. OPC defender loses her stick. Puck goes into the corner. They cycle back up the half wall to 22. Goes back down in the corner. Good defensive play by 14 OPC to pin the player along the wall. Puck is still behind the net. And there will be a penalty of interference. Interference is the penalty on CPCR number 22, Olivia Reed. Draw to be in the offensive zone for OPC. The defense zone CPCR just to the right of Lund. CPCR wins the draw. They go back D to D. 17. CPCR fires it to the far side for number 20, who picks the puck up, makes a move on the defender. It's in everyone's skates. Number 12 comes back for OPC, picks it up, hits number 24, coming up through the ice. 17, back checker. Makes a nice move. Gets around, gets some space. CPCR gets it out into the neutral zone. 17 picks it up for CPCR, coming through the neutral zone, fires it to off the far boards with a beautiful bank pass for 20. OPC comes in with help, picks the puck up, and they're out of the zone. A little scrum at the blue line. OPC gets control. They find number 22 on the far boards. Gets it in the zone at 24. She rips a shot. Glove save by Lund. Offensive zone face-off for OPC. They win the draw, back to 14 at the point. Rips a shot on net, no traffic in front, but rebound sits right there. Comes out to a winger for OPC and gets a shot off. Good save by Lund. A non-threatening rebound with no one in front, but the puck kicks right to number 8, I believe that was, for OPC, who gets a shot off. OPC wins the offensive zone face-off. Back to the point, they ring it around behind the net, the far corner, number 26. Or 36 in there for support. 14 comes down from the point. 36 has it again in the corner. With help from number 27 on OPC, they fired up the strong side boards, the 14 at the point. Gets it down in deep. Look to use the weak side defenseman just outside the reach. Number 37. Fires up the strong side board. Number 19 steps on it for CPCR. They get it back out into the neutral zone. 8 picks it up for OPC. Looks to the far boards, finds number 36 cutting through the high slot. Good back check by number 21 for CPCR, who gets back, coming down, has some space, rips a shot high and wide. Chipped out of the zone by OPC, down into CPCR's end, just under 30 seconds remaining in the game. Fired up to the neutral zone. It's number 11 who bumps it back up to 21 for CPCR, cuts through the neutral zone, makes one defender miss, goes wide, feeds the point, number 18, goes D to D to number 9 at the point, gets a shot off, saved by Olsen, rebound, goes into the corner, half wall. Number 9 picks up from the point, fires a shot wide. 18 pinches from CPCR's blue line, and that is the game. Final score, Champlin Park, Coon Rapids 4 with 45 shots on goal to Osseo Park Center 1, 14 shots on goal. My name again was Ben Shoden. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Happy holidays to you and your family, and we'll see you next time.